Good morning. Welcome back to another video. Probably isn't morning for you, but it is for me. Happy Monday. I thought I would start another little week of my life work edition slash what I'm reading, all that kind of stuff, because let's be honest, everything these days has a hint of what I'm reading. Look at you. As you can tell, I'm just quickly walking the dog before I go to work. But I am also starting a new book today, and I've got most evenings this week by myself, so I thought, what a better time to vlog what I'm reading than now, because I'm going to try and prioritise reading. So yeah, welcome back, and let's get on with the video. I have not spoken to you lot in a long time. I started Credence, as you would have saw on the train the other day. I'm 2 chapters in, and basically she's got to her uncle, stepbrother, I don't know, step uncle, I'm not sure. Basically she's at their house now, and I essentially feel like I want to binge that book. We're actually going for a little staycation in the UK with the dog, but we literally have this cabin. Well, it's not a cabin, it's more like a shed. Basically it's in the middle of nowhere, it has no Wi-Fi, it's gonna be great, so I will take you along for that because I feel like that'll be really cool. But I just want to take one book, plus I am thinking my brain just needs something easy, so I was like, I'm gonna audiobook and also read Airfire, because if you didn't know, these ones are on Spotify, which I didn't know until I started rereading, and I was like, this is super duper handy, so I can fly through them. But the thing is with this, and also Sarah J Maas's writing, because this is actually YA, easier to digest, it's not too smutty, which is nice, it's actually kind of refreshing if I'm honest, but also because it's Sarah J Maas, it's like coming home. Because I started my reading journey with Sarah J Maas, it's literally just like picking up an old friend. It's great, and I have read the first 4 or 5. I've read Assassin's Blade, I've read Throne of Glass, I've read Crown of Midnight, I've read this one, and I'm pretty sure I've read Queen of Shadows. So I'm just basically going through a reread because I do really want to finish it, essentially. And when I go to Spain in 2 weeks, I was hoping to do the tandem read, which I don't think is possible, very much not possible. However, I'm going to attempt to get as much of it read beforehand as possible, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So yeah, that's the thing, that's the update. I'm just waiting for a pizza to cook, because with my current state, I don't enjoy cooking or eating or any of the above. So if I fancy something, I just go, that's what I fancy, my brain needs that right now, so I'm gonna have it. And I really fancied pizza for dinner, so I've got frozen pizza in the oven, and I will demolish it whilst watching Ellen Reid's new bookish stuff video, because I'm having a YouTube focus night, and I'm kind of excited to do YouTube, some reading, watch the solar eclipse. Well, not technically watch it because you're not really allowed to watch it. I'm trying to take some photos on my phone and not stare at the sun, but obviously that's really bad for your eyes. Anyway, peace and pout. I'll catch you when I'm reading, if there's any exciting updates. Yeah, you're right, love. I've done a really rubbish job of vlogging. I basically went out after work last night, unplanned. Who do I think I am? Realised I wouldn't be reading anything. Realised probably shouldn't have gone out because I needed to pack. and then realised, oh yeah, I didn't even think about being like, oh, I'm gonna work from home today, and then thought I don't really have an excuse to work from home, so can't do that. So yeah, I've had about 6 hours sleep, which is not my usual, so I'm feeling a little bit worse for wear. But we've made it to Wales. We're in Wales for the weekend. I feel a bit congested. I don't know whether that's just life catching up on me or whether I'm just tired. But the plan for the weekend is to be one with nature, hug some trees and all that shit. I'm gonna bring you along. Like I said at the start of the video, this is meant to be a reading video. I've really done a rubbish job. I'm so sorry. But maybe it's just gonna be a weekend vlog and me maybe vlogging some of my reading. But I hope to read a little bit. So, wholesome vibes in Wales. Hopefully wholesome reading vibes in Wales. But also, it might just be wholesome vibes going for walks in nature. Who knows? We made it, and I'm going to give you a little tour before we get all of our stuff involved. Because it's going to get so small, it's probably going to get real messy.
Sorry?
What? I'm vlogging, man. Okay, this is the start. Right. This is the view. This is we're literally, the road's like way over there. You've got a little river somewhere. You can hear it. And then this be the bathroom. How very nice. Very good. Very, very good. Hi. You literally have like a wood, there's usually a fire pit, but obviously with the extreme heat we're not allowed to have any of that because of the wildfires at the moment. But you've got all the river, and then you've got all like the trees. It's gonna be great. And then you come round, you've got a wild Elliot and the bed. It's literally, this cabin is like minuscule. It's great. And then got some seats, got some more seats. And then down here, we actually haven't been down here yet. Oh, it's got like the little, there you go, got the little river. So that be our house for the next 2 nights. How nice. Oh, and it's still slightly warm, so it's just like, I still haven't got my camera, guys, but we're playing a game called Smart Arse. Not a clue. Shall we see how this goes?
I am a fictional place. I first appeared in a 1990s fictional novel. At any point, if you understand and you think you know the answer, say it. Later, I was a setting for a 1993 blockbuster film. I am located on an island. Michael Crichton created me. I'm an amusement park with pre-opening problems. Cloned dinosaurs caused those problems.
No idea.
Where am I with the initials JP?
Jurassic Park.
Well done.
I'm sorry, but can I wake up every day to the sound of a stream and being in nature? Because weirdly, really great. I was really hoping that I would sleep in until, I think it's like 9:15 or something now. I've been awake for like an hour. I was hoping that I'd wake up at this time. But it doesn't matter because I'm sat with a coffee and one with nature. Good morning, ignore the state of me. I mean, actually, I don't look too bad. I just have, obviously, giving turban vibes. But it's Sunday. I did a terrible job of talking to you yesterday. Are we surprised? Not really. But we went to Hay-on-Wye. If you couldn't have, you might have been able to gather, I'm not entirely sure. But I bought some books. So I went to this one bookshop. I can't remember the name of it. I'll insert a photo of it. But basically, I think there was another bookshop that was like it as well, but a lot of the books were like half the price of what they retail at, which I thought the Works was the only place that did that. So this one is actually cheaper than what I would have got it in the Works if I would have been able to find it. Got Cash. This is obviously a cowboy romance, if you couldn't tell. But $4.95 for a book, like, that's an absolute steal. So yeah, I can't wait to read a little bit of Cowboys. Lots of people say this is a really good series, so I'm very intrigued. And then from the same bookshop, got The Good Girl Complex by Elle Kennedy. If you don't know, get to know. Elle Kennedy is the lady that does the Off-Campus and Briar U, and I'm genuinely obsessed. So I can't wait to read some of her other writing. Richard Booth's bookshop. It's very like oldie worldy, wooden floors, wooden staircases, like great. I went with my dad when I came here a couple of months ago, and it was just 10-10. So I did pick up a few books. So I've been eyeing up Anathema for a while. So this is the so you can either read this on its own and it's fine, or you can read Riftborn and Driftbound first, and apparently that helps the impact of the story. I have no clue, but basically I've got all three now, so I can read them in whatever order Google and people on the TikTok book world suggest. But I wanted this because I really like the idea of it, and someone I watch online, Ellen Reads, she was absolutely obsessed with it, so I'm so glad I picked this up. And then Slaying the Vampire Conqueror. So this, I'm pretty sure, judging by the fact that this book is on the back, I think I was meant to read it before I read the other two in the Crown of Nyaxia series, so I will read this before I read the next duology. However, it's the floppy one, it's the international print, so I had to just pick it up because I can't say no to a floppy book, let's be honest. And then, yes, because I did buy another one, I picked up Daggermouth, which I'm actually really excited about because I've seen so many people talk about it, and the woman in the shop was just absolutely obsessed. Like, she just wouldn't shut up about the fact that I was going to have a great time. So I'm guessing she's read it, and she's also said that it's a really wild ride, and I think it's going to be something that I'm going to enjoy. So I think this potentially might be the next book I read. I haven't quite decided yet, but I'm totally here for it, if I'm honest. I've heard so many good reviews, so I am so excited. So yeah, that's the little book haul. I've done more book buying than book reading, but do I really care? Not really. I'm just not in the mood, and that's okay. I've been enjoying the nature, and I've been enjoying the good vibes, and I don't think we should be pressuring ourselves to read if we don't feel like it. So if that means buying another 5 books to add to the TBR, then so be it. But I think we're heading to the New Forest of Dean? Heading to the Forest of Dean today. I've got to go because I have 9 minutes to scoff this breakfast. So see you later. Phone cam, because I'm not carrying the camera around a 5-mile walk, but let's go. It's going to be about 5 miles. We're going to have lunch halfway through, so it's going to be great. Doug is not impressed. Doug wants to go home.